Um, am I streaming? Oh, hey! Hey, welcome to the AbijahTDA stream. Hello! Hello! So, today, what? The title spoke? This is an extreme mega killer rant on the four denizens of IS5. Let's get this over with. Ah, snap my world. Yeah, my world's loaded. Let's go! And do you know what else is back? My mic is back! My mic is back! It's back! Okay, so you're wondering who these basketball brothers are. I'm glad you asked. Ask. They are motherfucking talentless bugs who have unoriginality. Not only that, but they're got to be the most despicable pieces of shit of IS5. And just like the Omni Kings, they are the worst villains that have ever seen in IS5. Well, like what King Golly and Daltine Doxic said, there's one-dimensional villains, but then there's minus 50. They've got to be doing so many evil and unforgivable things that it's just downright mean. Me, Maynard, Nova, and Xander are getting annoyed, and we've been suffering because of them. And if they bother us, we get to torture them every time. Why? They don't believe the suffering me, Maynard, and Xander have been through. Who? Let's if let's today's title would be the dark truth who, about the basketball brothers. Today we will explore the dark side of those losers. You know, I'm just gonna give you a little summary of those bratty tools. No pun intended. They scam people to frame the innocent, tell lies, and post cringe. Do I have any positives with them? Nope. With a capital N. This pig is super annoying. I'm sorry about that. A pig just walked up to me and annoyed me. He. Anyhow, back to what I was saying about the basketball brothers. They annoy people for the sake of their own amusement, thus get it off scot-free. And we're supposed to laugh at this because, ha 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 ha, we hate the false bitch. But no, the basketball brothers could be bigger bitches too. Why? It's simple. Because they're bitches. And what exactly are they annoying us for? Oh yeah, because they overreact to every problem that happens. You see, the basketball brothers are trying to be the heroes of this story. No, no, they are not. From day one, they start off annoying. Then later, they want to become famous. And yet, they carry on for years, posting the same cringe over and over. They only care about views, subscribers, and nothing else. And they only care about graduating from 268. Or they use Star Wars and Lucas and Marcus cliches, which have gone far too long to say that one more damn time. And I have a Luke Skywalker obsession way too much because they can do whatever they want to abuse their own power against people that are less powerful than them. These imposters who call themselves basketball brothers are nothing but annoyers, brats, bullies, and heartless monsters. Do I have any positives with them? Nope, with a capital N. So, I would like to start off with Carter. If that is the positives. Lives. Lives. He has the same situation as Elizabeth and Melody back in 268. His friendship with Maida was the biggest highlight. Like, I want any Need 268 student out there who has seen Carter before. Oh, and raise your hand if you thought you could actually relate to Carter in any way. He was a very relatable and a loving student who loves Star Wars. But now, he's got to be super annoying, and he acts like Norm. He has an obsession over Star Wars, and even though in 268 he learned that Star Wars isn't everything, what the hell happened here? Everything about him is fucking ruined. Not to mention how annoying he is. Like, what the hell? While normally I do feel bad for someone in the group if they were the only one without a love interest, but for Carter, fuck no. Oh, his subplot with Elizabeth and Melanie, his subplot with uh, his subplot of coming back to Elizabeth and Melanie was boring as hell. Hell, why? Simple. He serves no He serves one purpose. He was showing signs of going downhill ever since he arrived after 268, and he suffers no consequences where his behavior has gone on way too far. Carter is an unlikable douchebag. Oh, Milton said, I love your Super Doxy to Doc 6 reference. Do I have any positives? Nope, but the capital Len. Thank you, Milton. Thank you. Ooh, ooh. As I was saying about the basketball As I was saying about Carter Ames, Ames, he bullied me. Let's get, he bullied Morgan by annoying her and threatened her to delete her channel by boosting her ego to the point where he drags Morgan herself to suicide. And another example is where he annoyed me, Maynard, Xander, and Quotient King Noah. Well, well, and he even tried to take me off of YouTube just so he could erase his enemies out of existence. But that's not all. He even called me names. Are you normal, Carter James? You're not calling me names because you're friends with Braden. You're doing it because you're an asswipe like Microsoft Mike is. Oh, and speaking of the conflicts between me and Carter, it all started in 268, where Elizabeth and Melanie got where so bad. It all started where me, Elizabeth, and Melanie got so mad at each other because I wasn't worthy of a YouTuber. Burr, Burr. Like, what do you expect? Calling me names is just so mean. Mean. I'll tell you what Elizabeth and Melanie did to me, audience. They called me an SML whip off, off. Mm. They'll never be as good. I'll never be as good as Juno songs or Man at the Internet. How I don't deserve to get my videos featured, and how much of an annoyance I was. Plus, I agree with Maynard entirely. I'm on his side. I thought Maynard and Carter were going to be good friends, but I had enough and blocked him for good. And can you believe that I gave Carter a second chance because he apologized to me for being annoying? Guess what? He continues the same actions by annoying people and being racist to everyone surrounding him. Like what Dog6 said, like what Dog6 and King Golly said, I feel the same, and I also agree with Maynard and Xander's pain, as well as everyone else's pain. What? But wait, your controller has lost connection. Please reconnect your controller to continue. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back in Minecraft. A bunch of drowns were attacking me. Yeah. Back to my game. As I was saying about Carter, him and I were once friends, but after he was singing the Star Wars theme, I got upset and started to belittle him to the point that I was the one who put actual effort, not Carter. But even after I gave him a second chance, he's still being friends with Rainbow Kitty 101. He doesn't know that I am harmless. He doesn't know that I am a Princess Shrew for Mario and Luigi partisan time lover. You damn well know it, because if you don't, then you're blind. You better not sabotage my. That's right, Carter. I'm looking at you. You better not sabotage my relationship between me and Princess Shrew. Otherwise, I will send King Golly to fold you into a crane. Or send scissors to cut you up by scissors. And yet, Carter keeps pushing me around, thinking he's talking about the wrong things. And all he cares about is his views, subscribers, and nothing else. Does he seriously know too much about Faith got into a problem? I get it. Carter is usually vain, boastful, and wants to be famous, etc. but he never truly remembers the lessons he has learned from his mistakes. Oh, I'm still using the black chair. You could put the gray chair there.
You want the pillow?
Mm. All right.
Yeah, you might as well just let me take that chair back into the kitchen.
Wait, no, 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 no.
Yeah, take the pillow then.
Hi, hi, Wilson. Sorry about that. My dad had to put the gray chair there. Now back to now. Where was I? Oh yes, 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 yes. Wilton's. Uh, oh, Destiny, you're on my stream. Welcome. Um, um, welcome, Destiny. Welcome. Yep, I'm here for the first time, AbijahTDA. Now, mm, back to what I, back to what, back now, back to what I was saying about Carter. There, he's still vain, boastful, and he's still taking everything in the wrong direction. He's an annoying prick who talks like a maverick, thinking that he wants to take control of IS-5. Well, unfortunately, he would be wrong. He replaced the existing coverage of Judy Tony with his completely unlikable voice. Most of the audio from Carter's years later versions of the Lucas and Marcus's videos are completely stolen from the original. Even the script was stolen. Lynn. Also, so Carter, why would you prank your sister? Do you think it's cool to do that? That Actually, it's not. Not because you're nothing but a solid dictard who wants to be rich and famous and doesn't value the people you already have. Why do you have to keep posting these things, Carter? Just stop already. You just want views, subscribers, and nothing else. I've never been so upset in my entire life by some Star Wars fanboy who happens to be be a Peter Griffin fanboy. Also, your DeviantArt account can be summed up in three simple words. Disgraceful, said Gordon. Disgusted, said James. Despicable, said Henry. We cannot allow it. Hmm, hmm.
Yo, can you stop putting? Give me that chair back and take that one.
I was using the black one for my stream.
Okay, don't be bouncing on it, okay? You heard?
Heard.
Stop putting locks on the doors, man.
Sorry about that, audience. My mom. known as Magical Cynthia Phil, who's told me to put the black chair back, and I told her that she was, and I told her that I was using it for my stream, and she said okay out of the blue. Now, back to my attack on Carter James. Eames. 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 He 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 spams comments all the time before the person he spoke could respond. But does he wait till the next person responds back? Of course not. He comments the second time, the third, then so on and so forth. I don't know why me and my fellow companions are always saying him in the comment section in each of our videos. That is pissing me, Maynard, Quotient King Noah, and Xander off. And he even spams comments on my amazing videos. And he's been making videos that have my name on it. I didn't ask him to. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Anyhow, let's get the first main problem. Bloom. Back in 268, he started to annoy me, so I copied his color. And he even said, Ed, 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 leave me alone, Abijah. I'm not your friend. Well, IDC, Carter. It's so satisfying that you're not my friend. Why? Because you were annoying. Oh, Vilton said. Oh, I found the movie 10 times worse than Dome of the North, which is not only my most despised movie, but it's a commercial, not a movie. And that was Surf's Up 2 Wave Mania. It was atrocious. Well, Vilton, not to mention Vilma's worse than Surf's Up 2. Who? 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 But I detest all legends go like dogs eat to dog 6. Back to my attack on Carter. Who cares if he is a 13-year-old who constantly needs attention? You have found people that are mentally disabled, those who have autism, and other disabilities. Those who accuse me by adding fuel to the fire, blaming me for cyberbullying, and call me childish on both YouTube and DeviantArt. Let me give you something here. You don't understand. Nobody understands because you losers will share the same fate as the master himself. As for you, you Super Blake, Luigi, and Spongy plushes, no, we are not keeping our opinions to ourselves. You losers irritates a miniature piece of burden. You better keep your opinions to yourself. And you got to be bought. And another thing, do not call me Quotient King Noah, Dogsy the Dog Six, Tama to a Gimme Da, and Jason Gomez childish. Don't call us heartless. Don't say we are overreacted. We are grown men. We are grown people, and asking us how old we are is called being friends with Rainbow Kitty 101. Carter supporters, subscribers, and friends are really toxic, moronic, and hypocritical douches. As a person IRL, he's horrible. He's even disrespected people with different opinions. Not only is that called disrespected opinions, but that right there is opinion bashing. Does he know how mean it is to disrespect people with different opinions? Who the hell do you think you're kidding? Of course not. He's an absolute Negro. Oh, then comes the next crime. Time. He also tried to, to you know, he also tried to scam people for absolutely no reason. For instance, and he forced Xander to make the Xanta this cover of the original Too Slow and You Can't One, which by the way makes no sense at all. And another one is where he scammed me to be Optimus Prime for my upcoming Transformers musical. But what was the point when I have my dad as Optimus Prime and Megatron for my upcoming Transformers musical? Oh, he stole an SMG4 clip without giving any credit. Oh, oh, the worst possible way to scam people is that he making a Star Wars musical. Ha! Like that's ever gonna happen. That's gonna impress nobody. Absolutely nobody. Did that actually happen? Of course not. Also, the cast lineup is suck ass because he randomly selected people without knowing their good traits and what they're known for. How is Carter supposed to make me feel? Happy? Content? I feel manipulated. This guy's a dictard. I can't believe I used to call him the protagonist. And what's that? You've been calling me rude and annoying? Wrong again. You are, and you're a monster who has somewhat no exception. Another one is where Carter has been subscribing to random stupid channels on the internet and telling people to sub to him for absolutely no reason. He even tried to persuade his friend Anthony Vitale to watch his videos. He, do, he only cares about quantity more than he does quality. So, he is trying to steal ideas without asking. You know that stealing people's content without consent or permission can get you into a lot of triple trouble. Bull, bull. Or as everyone puts it, trouble. Bull, bull. Oh, and do you know why I like Junie Tony would be commenting on my videos? It's simple. I'll be gaining success is to earn the title nursery rhyme mashup maker because I put disclaimers and copyright warnings such as the following belongs to their respective owners. These clips are made for entertainment purposes and I own nothing. Consider yourself lucky that you didn't have to go to copyright school. Get ready for Carter's Star Wars Rebels ripoff show. Is this guy fucking mental? And again, more Star Wars Rebels cliches and more bullshit editing. This is an insult and middle finger to the original Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Rebels is one of the greatest shows on Disney XD, and it's way better than this shit. Why? Because Carter decided to drown it in his world of rip-offs. This ripoff has this ripoff is way too badly done. And all of the sprites has heights are too blurry here. And why is the open in 4 minutes? It's long. It's really bad line for an opening. Like what Valletta said, outros of various TV shows should be longer, and intros should be shorter, so you could jump into the content faster. This, on the other hand, it's way too lazy. See, and it's say it with me, filler. Like what King Ollie said about Braden, I know it's meant to entertain his friends and enemies, but the opening drags on and on. It's 4 minutes long. What we get here is completely pointless filler to drag the runtime and to make it last longer. Oh, it gets worse because Carter is doing Let's Plays like Braden. Then, you guessed it, more Star Wars cliches to piss me and Maynard off. You're not the original Carter. There. You can't just paste an image of your Luke Skywalker plush that is poorly edited and call it an original image. Your room is hot garbage, just like the spoiled brats you are. Oh, and the last thing I forgot is Among Us cliches. Like what Ludwig said, the game is fine until the memes, which I'm tired of seeing of. My friends on TikTok sending memes, on Discord it's memes. I was in a server, right? And all of the channels were just Among Us stuff. Uh, Carter causes every single problem and is involved with that. Uh, Spam comments by annoying people, not knowing when to quit, not knowing how copyright works, scamming people, not learning his lesson, calling me heart. Listen, being a hypocrite. Carter, motherfucking Christ. James, the motherfucking Christ, Jedi Master. Well, you're not a Jedi Master. You are a fraud, Carter. And with that, Carter causes every single problem and isn't off with that. I already told you the problems. Carter, that guy, he got burned in the deepest depths of hell for all I care. Here. Don't subscribe to Carter and Alejandro. Because they annoy me with their laugh. Get ready for my rant on Alejandro. Okay, guys. Here comes Alejandro, no last name. He acts like a man-child. So consider him the Shangri Lama of IS-5. What is there to say about Alejandro? Lots of things. For starters, look at the banner art on the top. It sucks ass. Every other YouTuber had way better banner art than this Negro. Anyhow, look at Dogsy the Dog Six's banner art. It shows him, Rosalina, and the rest of the characters. Yes, including for Dogsy the Dog Six's old banner art, it showed all the Mario and Luigi final bosses. Yes, including my gal Princess Shroop and Phantasma. That is amazing. This, on the other hand, is lazy. Why? He took a photo of Pippa and called it a day. Hi, hi, Mom. Um, see you there.
I'll be back before you dinner, okay?
All right. Back to my attack on Alejandro. Well, his profile pic is atrocious. It's just his black hole leaf a battle of idiots, but better. Let me give you here, Alejandro. Zeno and I are really ashamed of you. Why? Because we are the true Omni Kings who could erase the fakers from existence. But the bad Omni Kings can never erase anything. If you want to see a profile pic that has the color black, then some of the users are for you. The only good ones. Alright. Right. Let's get straight into his videos before we get to his villainous acts. His videos are effortless with no heart or soul. And this time, Alejandro is the star alongside with Black Holy from BF Boy, as well as his annoying brother. Alejandro thinks that his brother is somewhat more annoying than he is. Is like is Wait, did that villager come out of the hole? Ah, great! He came out of the hole. Yay! Hey. Hey. Alejandro doesn't even draw properly. He just adds shades to badly quote stock images is with IBID his paint X, and the shades aren't fully aligned properly. Also, he is Shangri Lama from Ice Age, and in the sky, he's of human black hole from BFB be crushed by polysci. And his other videos are just horrible. Oh. Look at his Slav cosplay. That is Photoshop. See how fake it is? See? Photoshop. And not to mention, his motive is so cliche. He just wants views, subscribers, and nothing else. To quote Shafwell's Productions, I know this because of one video. And let me give you something here, Alejandro. Do you want to be a big shot, huh? Like what Violetta said about Piplup, now's your chance to be a big shit. That's you and Piplup. And here's another one. Questions and dares. Correction, it's truth or dare. Everyone knows that. The most cutest dare? Ha! More like the most ugliest dare. Also, he makes reaction videos of FGTeV and other YouTubers, and this is how he makes them. Watch an actual video by somebody to see how he or she does it. How can I see it when it's far away? Okay. Why? Okay. Does Alejandro's brother sound like an adult? This is just like Mario's Missing all over again, where the Koopalings for no reason sound like adults. Since Ludwig is the oldest of the seven Koopalings, only he sounds like a grown man, and he is the oldest out of the seven. Then, then, just like Carter, Alejandro's behavior is almost as bad as Carter. There. He laughs, he boasts, and monologues like Supreme Leader Snoke from Star Wars. And do you know what else? He literally does all three. Yeah. I need to. Okay, I'm gonna summon an Iron Golem before Pillagry gets me. Yeah. Alejandro's annoying videos have somewhat no exception. Alejandro, for no reason, laughs and laughs. You know what told him to stop, and yet he's still carrying on? Why? Why, Alejandro? Why must you always be laughing? Are you trying to annoy me? You better stop. Otherwise, I will send Vince McMahon to fish milk you. You. And do you realize how many hate comments there are? Even me and Noah are telling you to stop, and yet you still don't listen, Alejandro. Do you know what it's like to be treated so poorly? To Alejandro, as well as Anthony Vitale, Hell, Hell, and Carter, from all of us, curse you. You. To those who are annoyed by Alejandro. Oh, Milton said, actually, don't send Vince McMahon to fish milk him. It'll make me throw up. Okay, Milton, I won't do that. Hold up, Milton. Since you mentioned the fish milking scene, it was worse than everything in Sausage Party, like what Niall said. Who the hell thought that this was a good idea to do this? This make me want to throw up so badly. Speaking of Niall, he will voice me in my cartoon, Super Vilton Glitchy 4. Okay, you have a good point about Niall Vilton. Now, back to my attack on Alejandro. If you're getting annoyed by him, don't listen to him. If you see him on Facebook and YouTube, do me a favor and block him as well as reporting him for his action of laughing way too much. And to add insult to injury, he, he, he called people a ningen. Okay, I looked it up, it's Japanese for human beings. But at first I thought this word was the Piplup and Alejandro equivalent of the N word. Alright. Alejandro has really bad vocabulary, and he's calling people stupid humans like Piplup, basically. But are we really stupid? The only stupid human around is you, Alejandro. So at this point, you're just hating yourself because you laugh too much. So consider yourself, as Flowey puts it, an idiot. Also, audience, read Alejandro's description and tell me that he's acting like Oscar Shark Tale. Exactly. The worst thing that Alejandro has ever done was the one where he framed me and Noah for bullying Carter and told lies for absolutely no reason other than greed and selfishness. Then I found out why. Because this guy is an overreacting liar. Oh, and the surf's up too, Ram. Niall, aka my voice actor, let us experience Mario's new form. And as Mario. Well, Vilton, it wasn't your choice to begin with, but you know what? Fair enough. Uh, back to what I was saying about Alejandro. He overreacts about them. He's hypocritical. What he said was unforgivable, and he deserves wars. You dare call me, me a bully? You worthless bozo? Like what Tamatua Gimada and King Ali said. Do you know what bullying does, Alejandro? Bullying could cause suicide. Are you seriously implying that Carter is innocent? Not anymore. He is an annoying murderer because what you're saying is just lies. You framed them for something that they didn't do, and you are telling lies. Here's what I think of your behavior before we go into before we go into Sudeep and Anthony Vitale. Oh. Ooh, I'm Alejandro. And to those two who have been annoying Carter, you have officially messed with the bull. Now here comes the hordes. Exactly my point. Point for American Alejandro. See what I had to do, audience? Don't subscribe to Alejandro. Because you know what he does? He annoys people. What's that? Alejandro is a whiny crybaby? Good. Because he fucking deserves it for being annoying just like his brother. Thanks to that video, he's finally humiliated and crying like a big baby. Here's my reaction to that. Look at the little Omni. Look at the little basketball junior. Are you gonna cry, Alejandro? Exactly my point. Now, let's watch. Now, how? Let me give you something here, Alejandro. Who cares if you're gonna redeem yourself? Just like Ender and Piplup, you are a sadistic asshole from the start, and you might as well retire. Here. We, hey, as atrocious just as Alejandro was, at least he wasn't like Cody from Surf's Up 2. Milton, you have a good point. Let me give you something here, audience. We have better ways to entertain people like mashups, the Origami King musical, every video from the Super Origami Kingdom, and my show that I made, Albert and Friends Undying Phoenix. Those are entertaining. But do you know what's not entertaining? Bullying, flaming, and telling lies. That's what's not entertaining. Oh, what's this? Alejandro is going to be positive from now on? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I going to fall for that? Not anymore. You can't hide from your past, Alejandro. I will find and expose you every Friday. And I bet you continue to be horrible in the future. But not for long. Get ready. Oh, oh my gosh. We're really at my rant about Anthony Vitale and Too Deep. Bum, 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 bum. Oh boy, you thought it couldn't get any worse. Never mind. This is serious business. Anthony Vitale and Too Deep are wannabes of Carter, and they serve absolutely no purpose to be an IS-5. Look at his profile pic. He stole an image of Piplup and served quote unquote villain effects and a full coat and called it a day. Apparently, this assembles for of Sigma, the main antagonist from the Mega Man X games. And just like Ender, they failed even that. And we'll get to more on that later on. I never thought I would say this, but you'll never believe what Anthony Vitale and Too Deep No Last Name did. They they sent death threats to Anthony D'Antonio, posted mean comments about him, and then he got scot-free without getting scolded. Did. Let's take a closer look at his villainous acts, like the other two. Starting with the most painful sin. Trying to fight me for being an Anthony D'Antonio lover. You make videos purely dedicated by threatening and annoying me. First, you made a video of me getting off scot-free without being punished. This is Peter Griffin from Modern Family Guy, aka my most despised protagonist all over again. And Wilton, You have a point about modern Peter Griffin, Drew, and Jar Jar Binks. Back to my rant on Anthony Vitale and Sudeep. Heap, heap. He made a They made a video of murdering Anthony D'Antonio. Yo, yo, yo. My girl, Princess Shroop, and then Tasma. The only one who could kill, summon, or revive my girl, Princess Shroop, is Mario. Or on Discord and YouTube terms, Niall. Yo, yo, yo. And after that, you're an overpowered dickweed like Ender is. And then there is another one. You kidnapped Rosalina. Like what Violetta said, Rosalina cannot be kidnapped because she could just teleport away. If I see you in the cafeteria, Sudeep, I'm going to tear you in half and feast on your flesh. And then there's another thing. I'm free. You made me free from what? What, Sudeep? IDC? You're a target of us now. Wow, you mentioned Maynard's name, and you're targeting him? He did nothing wrong, you did. And you can go fuck yourself. Oh. 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 Back to that's right. Only I can defeat eat eat Elder Princess Shrew and Tasma, Scissors, King Boo, etc. Well, Vilton, I see your point. Okay, back to my rant and on Anthony Vitale and Sudeep. His draw are even more shitty like Ricardo and Alejandro. And the only one who could defeat Elder Princess Shroob, My Gal Princess Shroob, and Tasma, Scissors, King Boo, who are me, Vilton, and Niall. So, Anthony Vitale and a little deep, you can shove those horrible videos up your butt. IDC if you're gonna redeem yourself. You're sadistic losers from the start. Also, all of these videos that were made by Anthony Vitale and Sudeep are filled with dread. I will never accept your apologies for being Carter lovers because you said death threats. You post mean comments. You bullied me and Anthony D'Antonio behind our backs. You bullied Maynard. You have horrible grammar, terrible spelling, and you You have text that goes way too fast, and you get off scot-free without getting punished. Nished. Nished. You cannot fool us that easily. Your forgiveness? Get religion. The oppression of bullying will fall. I mean, even if you did betray Donna enough, enough for being an M and Dap M lover, but that doesn't excuse your shit actions. And not to fucking mention that there's one thing that I forgot to cover. There is a Kidmaster watermark right there on the top right side of the screen. And it was also seen keen, keen, keen on Carter's videos. But unfortunately, they were too lazy to remove it. Fit. Anthony Vitale and Too Deep, your uses of Kinemaster as well as Carter's videos are insults and middle fingers to Kinemaster, InShot, and CapCut users such as myself. The quality in your videos are shit. Tamatoa? Wait, not you, Tamatoa. Here's something I never know. This is while I was exposing the four brats. Both Anthony Vitale, Sudeep, and Carter seriously left the Kinemaster watermark on the top right side of the screen. Yes, just like Braden and Ender, they seriously forgot to remove that one error when it was there in the making software. Oh, and out of all the final bosses that Anthony Vitale had to rip off, he had to rip off the one final boss that I despise, which was Chesterback Jr. You take a final boss that is despised by me, my gal Princess Shrew, Dog Teeth and Dog Six, and his gal Rosalina. Nah. You had to rip off everything. The cutscene, the three-phase fight. Everything. While I do think Shrouzer is worse, Jasperback Jr. is now worse than Shrouzer. Sir. And remember what I said. And remember what King Ali said about Metal Robotnik in the King Ali Show, episode 2? Yeah, perhaps he treated him too harshly. But don't get me a King Ali wrong. He's awful, and his attacks drive me insane. And I thought he was the worst boss. Alright, enough talked about final bosses. It's time. We know why Anthony Vitale and Sudeep are sadistic. They bullied me and Anthony D'Antonio. Bullied people online and offline. Threatens me, and Maynard. They have horrible grammar. Text that goes way too fast. And do you know what else? Anthony Vital and Sudeep No Last name are bums who won't make up their minds on their usernames and profile pics, and they're the same person. You know what? We have most of them. Fuck the basketball brothers of IS5. They are complete monsters. Their friends are hypocritical douches. I'm done. I'm officially done. There. You just saw the four basketball brothers. Carter James, Alejandro no last name, Anthony Vitel, and Sudeep no last name. The worst users I have seen in my entire life. They are an abomination to IS5 everywhere. Bottom line, the basketball brothers are the worst students alive. I've, they should be avoided at all fucking costs. And believe me, they will have the worst punishments yet. Oh, and keep in mind that I'll be making a punishment day video soon. Wait, what the? Kangali's top five hated final bosses. Number five, Titan Joker. Number four, Ribto. Number three, two-headed dad monster. Number two, used to be Metal Robotnik. Now it's Shrouzer. And number one, Jasper Bat Jr.? Oh my gosh, Bilton. I've got to agree with you and Kangali. The 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 I just had the temper burr, burr. But Princess Shroob is always here on my side. What was I doing again after I lost my temper? Uh, oh yes! Sorry guys. The basketball brothers of IS5 have become have become a lot worse than before. They've become sickening, annoying, nasty, and a lot more cruel. Cruel. There is no reason then then I mean it's time I mean I mean what can you do if anyone's bothering you? You could just ignore them on bright terms. But on dark terms, torture them. Hem 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 hem. Other than that, the basketball brothers are still horrible in IS5. And another thing, don't subscribe to those four brainless idiots. Don't be friends with them. You tried to annoy students, mints, mints, mints. And you tried to frame YouTubers and students for something they didn't do and tell lies to YouTubers and students thinking that they're bullies. Please. The basketball brothers of IS5 are not your friends. They're lying to your fucking faces. All of the YouTubers that were bullied and annoyed by the wrath of Alejandro, Carter, and Sudeep, I feel bad for those innocent students and YouTubers. These four are not innocent. They are an embarrassment. Carter's annoying attitude does not even change. He talks like a maverick, thinking that he wants to take control of YouTube. Well, he would be wrong. These four losers need to be put in their place. They need to get blocked, reported to YouTube, reported to Mosquito, and get terminated, suspended, and expelled for good. All four ungrateful piece of shit, good for nothing basketball brothers. They are sacks of shit who won't make up their minds on how to stop bullying people, annoying them, flaming the innocent, and telling lies. That means they will be sent packing and leave YouTube and IS5 forever. The basketball brothers will be no more. Their their channels will officially be dead, with no hope whatsoever that they could properly come back ever again, because victory will be ours, and we will win. We all have learned about the dark truth of the basketball brothers of IS5, and now you know why you shouldn't be friends with them in the first place. Those who are friends with Carter, Anthony Vitale, Sudeep, and Alejandro, unfriend them now because they never try to improve themselves, those, those as YouTubers and human beings. They always get away with everything. They're unsympathetic, they're unreliable, they're inexperienced, or whenever they make you feel sorry for them, it fails because of how unlikable they are. Nowadays, they've been a threat to all the IS5 community with their extremes of amounts of callousness. I hope, I hope, you, I hope you all survive from this pain and agony. As we just reach the end of the ranting on four horrible people we all genuinely detest, and when they will be terminated for real, we will have peace at last, and we will never mention them ever again. What's that? We reached the end? Gosh, damn! It looks like we reached the end! So, oh, remember, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram by gold. In the next live stream, I will be talking. I'll be. I will be. The next in the next live stream. Him, 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 him. I will be doing a rant. No, next video, I will be doing a rant on on Surf's Up 2 Wave Media. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That will be the second episode of the Emotion Biters. See you in the next episode of the AbijahTDA stream, and I'll see you there!